Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching this. I much appreciate it. Welcome to Socrates Jones Pro Philosopher 2. Now, I did play the first game of this. It's very cute, very fun. If you like, once again, baby's first philosophy. You know, so if you want to dip into philosophy, get some rudimentary knowledge. Maybe if you wanted something to try to get you hooked onto learning more, this would be the place. This one is political philosophy, which is I like politics. So let's see if I am a sucker or not. Oh, that was a bit loud. Prologue pretends to dream. Start. Sound of... Sparks flew at the second New York senatorial debate, with incumbent Pythias Smith fighting off inroads from challenger Franklin Tucker. These programs have value. We can't just dismiss philosophy and education like this. Nonsense, Senator. No one cares what some old farts think. They care about their money, and you keep spending it. Tucker has opened a 10-point lead over Smith, and as insiders say, her campaign is considering a pivot away from... Jen, can you turn that on? It's distracting. Sorry. Jennifer is Ari's roommate from the first game. Or, well, Ari's from the first game. Jennifer wasn't in the first one, but they're roommates. Look at her. She's so cute. ... ellipses. Well, great. Now all I can hear is the party downstairs. Wow, what a bummer. Like, the news? Everyone's talking about... No, I can't think about politics right now, Jen. I need to focus on tomorrow's test. But that's the funny thing, Ari. Politics is thinking about you. To quote Tim Wall. Jen, you hovering over my shoulder doesn't help me focus. Sorry. But, Ariadne, listen. If she suggests we go to a party again, I'm gonna... What if we ditch our school or get to the party? Sigh. Please, no. Oh, where's my button? There it is. So you're gonna stay in and be sad? I'm not sad, I'm studying. Well, studying is sad. You've been at it for days. And there's no better escape from political doom than a party. This isn't about, we're not having this argument. Maybe we should. With our feet on the dance floor. Well, parties have dance floors nowadays. Look, I get it. If I were you, I'd totally be bummed out too. Lose it or be chill. We'll be chill. Ariadne's a chill person. I'll be fine, really. You just never come out with me. Now you gotta. I absolutely do not gotta. You gotta! You really want to sit here and mope? Still chill. Jen, please, I'm okay. I'm gonna lose it, Jen. I am. You're a total Saturoni. Come on, you'll feel so much better. Well, unpoop your party with a party. Okay, I'm way too tired to deal with this. Yeah, okay, lose it. I'm not sad. You may skip class to blow off steam at a party, but that won't work for me. I have to put in the effort to pass. If I don't study, I'll fail. Do you have any idea how my mom would react then? I guess you don't care. You just always demand I do what you want. And that's why me. Ariadne? I think I'm overpronouncing your name. That's why you're being annoying, self-centered, egotistical. Ariadne Jones, welcome back. Hello, Socrates. Or, who, I think this was Socrates. This guy in the first game, if I remember correctly. No, yeah, because they were both, because her dad's name's Socrates, too. And it was a whole thing. Ariadne Jones, welcome back. Arbiter. Such heated sentiments, arguing with Jennifer again. I wasn't expecting to arrive here just now, I guess I fell asleep. Must not have realized how tired I was, because I was too busy being frustrated. God, I know that feeling. Okay, pause. I imagine you have questions. I did just warp to a purple world of weird floaty arches, after all. Nah, I know the deal. Sure, I mean, I know what happened 3 years ago, so it's no skin off my back. Since then, I've returned to the intelligible realm again and again in my dreams. I have no idea why. But chats with long-dead thinkers sure help my studies. Annoying, egotistical. However frustrated you are with your roommate, do you really believe ad hominem attacks will help your cause? Ad hominems? Well, annoying, yes. Egotistical, maybe. No, but they are satisfying. God, ain't that the damn truth. In the short term, perhaps. But in the long term, your relationship would be more fulfilling if it were defined by reason and discussion. Easy for you to say. You haven't met her. All she wants to do is party, Arbiter. What could I possibly learn from her? An excellent question. Let's find out. Presentation. Now, if you don't know, these games are kind of like Ace Attorney games a little bit. I've never played an Ace Attorney game, so take that with a grain of salt. Ariane, I know you want to do on tomorrow's test, but some things are more important, like basically anything. And you've done everything else you can, right? Clearly, you must come live it up with me. What just happened? I've assumed the role of your roommate. This is Jennifer. This is what we call the devil's advocate. What's the word? Hyperbole? Hypothetical. We shall explore possible reasoning and reach a better understanding of the situation. That didn't sound anything like Jen. No? Do the youth not live it up these days? Well, word choice matters less than content. I'm approximating her thoughts, at least. Well, maybe in this day and age, word choice may be better than content. Fine, Arbiter, you want to do this? Let's do this. Excellent. Now, do you want a reminder of your basic moves? Give me a refresher, for the sake of the video. Definitely not because I forgot. Sure, why don't you refresh me? I remember, of course. Just want to see if you do. Gulp. Pulls at collar. Of course. All arguments are made out of multiple statements you can navigate. For each statement, you can ask questions to expose various issues. Right, I should ask for clarification if a statement is vague or unclear. Or perhaps press for backing if the statement needs more support and justification. With such moves, you can come to a better understanding of any argument. In Jennifer's thoughts here, there is one statement in need of backing, and one that lacks essential clarity. Let's start by identifying those. Take a sip of water real quick while he's yapping. Ariadne, I know you want to do well in tomorrow's test, but there's some things are more important. Clarify that for me. Can you clarify what you mean by this? I don't think this needs clarification, but we'll just click it anyway, just because it's a tutorial. The multiverse will not end if you do not receive a perfect score on tomorrow's test. The test is consequently inconsequential. Yeah, but I'm part of the cosmos, and that affects me. I need backing on that. Scientific. What evidence do you have that there are more important things? Eating, sleeping, any prerequisite for staying alive? Red herring. Is that a red herring? That feels like a red herring. In my heart, that feels like a red herring, but that could also just, Speaking as a dead man who's speaking as a live woman, it's important to take a break once in a while. You still have a break to take. Refresh yourself. Smell the summer air. I missed the button like 3 times there. It's autumn currently. Is that so? Well, autumn air is acceptable too. Alright, and we'll go to her next point. Like basically anything. And you've done everything else you can, right? Clearly you must come live it up with me. I'm gonna need backing. Well, I think we already... Basically anything's more important than studying. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to back that one up. Ah, yes, very good. Huh. Your statement is unjustified hyperbole. I cannot reasonably back it up. I shall remove it from my argument. Statement removed. And you've done everything else you can, right? Well, once again, this is a tutorial, so I feel like I should just hit these things, but... this doesn't really need clarification or backing, but we'll hit it anyway, just because he might give us a tutorial message about wasting a thing. What do you mean by everything else? Pretty sure I haven't done everything I'm capable of doing in my life. Good, my statement was unclear. Okay, well, yeah, see, tutorial moment. You've done everything only as far as studying, but that is still significant. After studying for 3 days straight, what more could a few hours gain you? Statement updated. There we go. Haha! I found the 2 faulty statements. So you have. Excellently done. Does that mean I win? Kind of feels like her argument still works. Well, it's not just the statements that matter. We must also scrutinize the logic binding those statements. When a statement shifts topics or is a significant logical leap, reviewing connections can help bridge the gap. This was not in the previous game. Sometimes there's no bridge at all, just a gaping hole in their reasoning they are hoping you won't notice. We sometimes see politicians do this when they appeal to... let's not get sidetracked, okay? I can tell Ari may not like politics. If you insist, we'll pick up where we left off. After studying for 3 days, your returns on more studying diminish greatly. Clearly, you must come live it up with me. Okay. For instance, where some things are more important. Let's do we'll just run through the ringer. What do you mean by this? I mean, the more you study, the less you gain per hour of studying. And you've reached a point where you gain very little. Okay. Clearly you must come live it up with me. What reasoning do you have to support the statement? That I must live it up, as the youth say. Everything I've said up until this point is my reasoning. Feel free to review the early statements if you need to understand it. Yeah, usually in the previous game, the final statement would just be backed by its former statements. So it's like, you know, can we review the connections? How does this connect to the rest of your argument? It is her argument. Hold on, Arbiter. Who is this Arbiter? My name is Jennifer. Right. Okay, Jennifer. Listen up. Perhaps you have a point about the diminishing returns of studying. Oh, did I hit console on accident? I might have. But that alone is not enough to prove I should party with you tonight. There's so many other things I could be doing with my time, like, I don't know, sleeping. I mean, look at me. I'm falling asleep in the middle of arguments. I'd probably fall asleep in the middle of this one if I wasn't already asleep. I shouldn't be studying doesn't mean I must go partying. So your counter-proposal is to take a nap instead. Yes. Or anything, really. Play games, read the news. The set of all valid activities not limited to studying and partying. Very good. This is indeed a valid counter, but I have one of my own. The second phase of arguments. You'll miss out on key life experiences if you stay in all the time. Parties allow you to work on your social skills. Plus, dancing is good exercise. So you should forget everything else and come to all the parties with me. All the parties? I thought we were talking about one party. If partying is the ideal use of your time, we can easily apply our logic to all instances. Choosing to stay inside would render you a stunted, malformed being. Rude. This is what I, Jennifer, believe. To be clear, if I was the Arbiter, himself a stunted, malformed being, I would not believe this. But alas, I am not him, I am Jennifer. God damn it. Value of education added to the idea slate. Oh, that reminds me. I can do more than ask questions, right? I can also challenge individual statements. Present a counterpoint for my idea slate that clashes with the statement, and send Jen's hopes and dreams crashing to the ground. Exactly. Since most of it's effective to present someone's own ideas back to them, you're generally limited to those. It's true, a lot of people's ideas fall under the scrutiny of their own eyes. And a reminder that if you shout incoherent counterpoints or claims like your reasoning is bad because you smell bad, you will hurt your credibility. And if you lose all credibility, it's your hopes and dreams that will crash to the ground. You stink added at the idea slate. That's got to be useful at some point, right? You'll miss out on key life experience if you stay in all the time. Value education. Becoming informed of the world around you is one of the most important. Yeah, well, counter with value of education.
Nonsense!
Nonsense. That was a cute little animation. That was sick. What about education? What about it? It's important. I can accept that, but does that importance of education contradict this specific subpoint? It matters which statement you present the challenge on. Look for a place that clearly conflicts. Okay. You'll miss out on key life experience if you stay in all the time. Parties allow you to work on your social skills, plus dancing is good exercise, so you should forget everything else and come back to the parties with me. Say forget everything else. I wonder if we might be able to... Let's run through the ringer first. I need clarification on this. What do you mean by this? There's only so much that can happen inside your home. If you live your entire life inside a box, you'll only ever understand that box. You may understand that box very, very well, but it'll still only be a box. Parties allow you to work on your social skills. Are there connections to this? How does this connect to the rest of your argument? Establish how parties help you socially. I feel like that's not necessarily like... What reason you have to support this statement? Parties, through their very nature, force interaction. It's natural, the more you interact, the better you will become at interacting. How am I supposed to talk to anyone with music blaring from every surface? Not long ago, you were yelling at me. I'm sure you'll manage. And once you do, imagine how easy socializing will be in the settings where people can actually hear you. Fair enough. Plus, dancing is good exercise. How's this connected to the rest of your argument? This establishes how parties help you physically. Clarification, I guess. I mean, Arbiter, when have you ever danced? My name is Jennifer. But since you bring him up, the Arbiter is fully capable of dance. Behold. Oh. 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 Oh, shit. Look at him go. Oh. That was amazing. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. That was great. So talented. Get a special performance from the Arbiter. I just got that achievement. So you should forget everything else and come to all the parties with me. Clarify that for me. What do you mean by this? As parties help with all you need, you should come to all of them. All I need, huh? Challenge. Value of education. Okay, listen. These benefits of going out, they're real, they make sense. There's a reason people have been throwing parties since pretty much forever. So you'll come out with me, Smile? I didn't say that. Because the case your argument makes is incredibly one-sided. But by partying, you gain a fit bod and social skills, and I can name important things too, like, here's a twist for you. Learning! I accidentally clicked. Learning? Yeah, learning. My studies help me understand the world, prepare for the future. If I did nothing but go to parties, that'd all go to waste. Though you may be right, there's value in going out, you go too far presenting partying as the only option. You focus on what will be gained and gloss over what will be lost. Look, I don't understand you, Jen. You're always out and you never do any schoolwork. I think we just have different values. I'll try to respect that if you can respect my space. Good. Yay. Respecting those who disagree with you is important, especially when they return that respect. At this point, I believe you two would come to an accord. However, one cannot always hope for such a reasoned discussion. Presentation! Look, you need to forget all that junk and come to a party with me. No! Having a shut-in roommate is going to be the death of my social life. And that's not even getting into how unfairly you treat me. I just feel like you're being really selfish about this. No! He's flipping my argument on me. No! My ad hominems! What the hell, Arbiter? Arguments can get heated, after all. While I previously posited a rational approach in Jennifer's parts, this is also a possibility. It makes sense because it's a college-age girl. Now, earlier I mentioned it is most effective to present people's own ideas back to them. This remains true. But remember that if no challenge is immediately apparent, you can often find new ideas by using your question moves. Asking questions to reveal internal contradictions is the core of the Socratic method of reasoning. Very pointed piece of advice. Ignore it if you wish. Give me a moment to get back in the character. I'm so angry you won't go to the party with me. Jesus. Arbiter, careful. You're like a wizard or something. Look, you need to figure out that chick and come to the party with me. Clarify. What do you mean by this? Is it really that hard to understand? Break out of your shell. Get up from that desk. Leave the door and boogie down. But I'm not sitting at a desk. I'm visualizing the setting. It adds realism to the performance. Amazing. Okay, back the statement of that I need to forget everything. You may think this book stuff is important, but it's not. When you agree to come out with me, you'll see how obvious that is. Right, okay, moving on. Once again, this is not a logical argument that's being made, right? I'm gonna need having a shut-in room is gonna be death of her social life. Back that up. What does my life have to do with yours? What reason do you have to support the statement? Every day when I talk to my friends, they laugh at me. They're all like, "Girl, Ari's such a square. I bet her squareness rubs off on you." I'm sure they've never had that conversation. Well, in this thought experiment, they do. All the time. Think! You could save Jennifer, me, so much trouble if you just went out. Clarify that. I mean, your behavior makes things awkward for me. So awkward, I want to die! Jesus! Arbiter. Too good in the character. That's not even getting how unfairly you treat me. Clarify that, would you? What do you mean by this? I treat you just fine. I mean, I'm just asking to be left alone. How's that unfair? You're not just asking me to be left alone. You're also judging me for making the choices I want to make. It's unfair to expect me to live my life exactly how you think I should. Unreasonable demands added to the idea slate. Okay, fine, Arbiter. Maybe I haven't been as subtle of a gent as I'd like to think. Thought I did get another potential challenge out of it. Or though I did get a potential, so I'm glad I asked. Statement updated. When you turn around and judge me for not working hard enough. Well, do we really need to clarify? We just got a new... I just feel like you're being really selfish about this. Clarify. What do you mean by this? You never think about what I need, you just keep doing what you want to do, and not doing what I don't want to do. Exactly, how dare you? Can we challenge that? Unreasonable demands, unfair to expect. Can we just counter his point once again? Hold on, Jennifer, it's unfair to demand people contort to you fit your expectations. That's right, it is. I said so myself. Okay, wait, did I do it? Did you admit your argument is wrong? What? No, at least not here. This particular statement doesn't ask you to do anything. It just states how I feel. If this was another statement where I say directly demand you to do something, that would be more clearly contradictory, would it not? Oh. But I definitely haven't done so, not here, not anywhere. Uh-huh. Okay, so... Would this be the unreasonable demands? Okay, I've had enough of this. Jennifer. Enough of me, let me tell you, I've had enough. Hold up, Arbiter. Please. I understand your Jennifer feels frustrated and I never do anything with her. But it's hypocritical for her to complain that I judge her for not working and then judge me for not partying. Her statements about how my attitudes impose on her, I can easily turn those around. There's nothing wrong with suggesting I try something new, but to demand I go out with little warning, to insist over and over I drop everything and do what she wants, that's not okay. I'm sorry, Ari. Well, maybe sometimes when I'm less busy. Really? Once again, Arbiter, this is Socrates pretending to be a college-age girl going out to a party. That's my goat. Yeah, I'm still not sure I agree with her, but I can see why she thinks going out would be good, I guess. I wouldn't hurt to try it, sometimes when I don't have a test. I love Ari. Cute character design. I love purple, I love blue. Well, that's probably sufficient. I believe you are now well equipped to deal with your roommate. This Jennifer made logical missteps, but she also made points worth considering. Did she not? Of course you think so. You were the one making them. But I admit there was value in examining how Jen chooses to live her life and how I live mine as well. I'm glad to hear it. ... While we are feeling introspective, there's another behavior of yours I'd like to investigate, not as Jennifer, but as myself. The fact you've been avoiding political quandaries. Dear God, no. This is a bucket. No. I don't know what you mean. We've discussed other topics at length, but every time political theory comes up, you change the subject. It's quite obvious and quite unlike you. I mean, look. I've been wondering, what do you think the latest Battle Bakers 2 character? I think... I didn't even get to finish reading that. I got interrupted. Ariadne? Have you been keeping up with everything that's happening, Arbiter? How things are going in my world? Things are getting pretty intense. No one seems to be able to solve issues we face. Some pretend they don't even exist. So the more I know, the more I just get frustrated I can't do anything. Can't change anyone's mind. God. Ain't that the damn truth, especially in this day and age. Holy moly. Hear people making the best arguments they can, and others just dig in. It all feels so pointless, you know? Well, you definitely won't accomplish anything with that attitude, pumpkin. Huh? What? It can't be. Mother! Things are never going to be easy, but you can't back down. You have to keep trying. Who are you? How did you access this plane without my knowledge? Oh, no. You actually wear a cow skull? I hope Socrates was embellishing. Arbiter, this is my mother, Pythias Smith. The senator? The senator? Pythias Smith! Ah, yes, Senator Smith. I should have recognized you. And your ever so slightly Hillary Clinton vibe. Your efforts to promote philosophy have certainly caught my interest. Mom, I don't understand. How are you here? Are you dead? Can't believe I'm here either. Just wait till those imbeciles in the Department of Reasonable Spending get a load of this. Listen, Arbiter, we could form an exciting partnership for everyone's benefit. Oh my God, she's coming here to... Get out of here, America. There's no oil here. Partnership. That's right. I just need to get a few more endorsements to convince the voting public. Seriously, how are you here? That's what I'm asking. Get into that, pumpkin. Ariadne, take a deep breath. Arbiter, if she's here in the afterlife, does that mean her life is after? Oh, I'm fine, pumpkin. I feel more alive than ever. I got here with the power of American ingenuity. God bless America. What does that even mean? It's hard to explain. Very technical. I'm sure I could get Marcus to... Did you knock yourself out? Are you in a coma? Because to get here in the first time, I had to be in a coma. Ariadne, please, if you panic... Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. Who would ever panic about their mom being ambiguously mutilated and... You'll wake up. Be calm or she'll wake up. Ah! 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 Why are we screaming? Jen? You're still here? Well, yeah, I got worried when you passed out in the middle of yelling at me. So I skipped the party and put you to bed instead. Do you want to talk? Is something up? Okay, deep breath, Ari. What would I do now? There's only one person who knows as much about the intelligible realm as I do. I need a moment, Jen. I gotta call my dad. Of course, sure. Hi there, you've reached the mailbox of Socrates Jones, newly appreciated head of accountable accounting. Please leave your message after the beep. Hey, Dad, let me know when you get this, okay? I just saw Mom in the intelligible realm. She says she's not dead, but I don't know how she's there. I'm really worried. Okay, that's really all I know. Bye-bye, and I love you. Well, that was a bust. I could try reaching out to Mom's office in D.C. They might know what's going on. Oh, Jennifer. But she was supposed to visit me this weekend, and since she also had a rally scheduled, I don't think she'd flake. It's possible for her to... Oh, I got interrupted again. Ari? Ah! Whoa, Jen, sure are tentative tonight. Did you say Pythia Smith is, like, in the intelligible realm? Yes, wait. That made sense to you? She just had to test it all by herself. Is my roommate working with my mom? Is my roommate a sorcerer? Excuse me? That's what I'm saying. Look, Jen, tonight has been stressful enough already. If you know something, just say it. I can handle it. Well, I mean... Yeah, I know something. I've got a job on Pythia's project. It's been on it since we were roommates. Are you freaking serious? You said you can handle it. Yeah, well, but I wasn't expecting it to be I'm secretly working for your mom. I'm sorry, I wasn't allowed to talk about it, but if she's already in there, then it's not far from here. Follow me. Where are we going? Has an elevator always been behind this bookcase? Reasonable face to be making, Ari. Reasonable face to be making. Hurry up before someone sees. Who would see? This is all very covert off. A very reasonable expression for Ari to have. Are you FBI? See, I swear I had no idea. No, but to be honest, you're not as far off as you could be. Welcome, Ari. Completed the prologue of Pro Philosopher 2. Okay, since that completed the prologue, I think we are going to call it there for this video. Because I think this game's going to be a bit longer, so I don't think I can one-shot it since we're already 30 minutes in and we just beat the prologue. I one-shot the first one, so if you want to go watch that, feel free. But that is where we're going to be calling this video. So if you made this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe or don't. I'm not your mother, but you better brush your teeth. Now have a good one. Bye-bye.